figure we might as well call this lesson number one in a series of lessons about how to learn solfege and to improve solfege skills. Really, the purpose of this lesson will be getting to the point where you can sing from any syllable and then sing to the next note on the correct syllable. In terms of accuracy and getting the correct syllable and such things, and agility. So most of what I'm going to do here will be permutations, which means you take an idea and you extrapolate it into all its possibilities. So an example of this, and there are two that I'd probably do first. Probably the interval one first. Let's start with the scale. So we can all go probably, the first thing you need to be able to do is, sing the do, a deer, a female deer, a ray, a tropical and sunny, blah blah, so that you know, or if you just know it, whatever, that's good. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. So you need to be able to do that. And then after you can do it from do to do, not necessarily that fast. Do, re, mi. It's more important that you have good pitch. I think one of my teachers once said, someone asked him, how do you get scales so fast? And he said, practice them as fast as possible and no faster. Meaning if 83 beats per minute is the fastest you can do that, you do it there, and then the rest will come. So the permutation would be starting on each of the other 6 syllables. Re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re, right? Re, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re. Re, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re. Anyway, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, re, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi. And then you can figure out what the others would be until you get to ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, ti. Yeah. So that's the first permutation. A more advanced technique would be doing it in thirds. That was in seconds, right? Because we just move up by step. More advanced technique would be to do it in thirds or fourths, fifths, sixths, sevenths, and octaves, or beyond if you have the agility and the range. That would be going do, re, do. Do, mi, re, fa, mi, sol, fa, la, sol, ti, la, do, ti, re, do. Do, mi, ti, re, la, do, sol, ti, fa, la, mi, sol, re, fa, do, mi. That would be up and down. So, doing it in fourths. Do, fa, re, sol, mi, la, fa, ti, sol, do, la, re, ti, mi, do. And with these exercises, it's not like the other one. You do it and it's done. You don't need to do it all from re to re. It's accomplished. The next exercise would be fifths, sixths, sevenths. I'm not going to demonstrate that. But there are so many permutations you could do. Let's do some chords, for instance. So, the one chord, if you know your Roman numerals, big one, would be do, mi, sol. You could do it up, do, mi, sol. You could do it down, sol, mi, do. So anything you can think of with those 3 notes. You could do what's called first inversion, where you take do up an octave, and then you have the third of the chord, mi, the fifth of the chord, G, and then above it, the root, do. So it'll be mi, sol, do, sol, mi, and then again with sol on the bottom, sol, do, mi, do, sol. And again, think more about accuracy than agility. You could permutate this a little more by doing all the different patterns of orders of the 3 notes, right? So we did root, or bass voice, meaning the lowest sounding note, then alto voice, and then soprano voice. So we did do, mi, sol, starting from the bottom going up. We could do, say, Well, I guess we already did soprano, sol, mi, do. We already did the downward one. But we could do do, sol, mi. And that's all we can do off of do. There are only two. You can only go to either mi or sol if do's on the bottom. So likewise, if you had mi on the bottom, mi, sol, do is one, and mi, do, sol. There's only two possibilities, right? And then the other one would be sol, mi, do, like NBC, right? Sol, do, mi, do. Permutate it more, you'd have. So basically, I mean, I'm not going to go through every one of them, but you have three notes, do, mi, and sol. It can be in three inversions, meaning which note is on the bottom. You could, from each of the three, you could have two possibilities of going up a step and then up a step, or I mean up a voice and then up a voice, or skipping to the top voice and coming down. And then you can do all of that descending. So that's the maximum, that's the full permutation of that idea. And that gives you a concept of how to start. But you don't have to attack them all. I do, like, I'll do one. I'll do it once, and I'll get it pretty good, and then I'll try to do it maybe a notch faster. But, like, the real long ones I only do once. It's kind of a challenge. So that's an example of a permutation. I'm trying to think. I guess I should go to another permutation, but it's been a little while, so I'm going to end this one, and I'll think of something to do for the next one. Alrighty, thanks for listening.